Hey Familia, Igni here, and welcome back to Shadowverse. They just revealed two new cards for the upcoming Resurgent Legends mini expansion. First up, the neutral legendary Chronos, a resurgent card of Chronos from Chronogenesis, but with a very different effect. So now on Fanfare, if it's your 10th turn or later, fully recover your play points and evolution points, and then when evolved, your opponent's leader has, at the start of your next turn, lose one play point orb, and then remove this ability. If it's the 10th turn or later, lose 3 play point orbs instead, and it's not stackable. So, pretty interesting effect. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this effect before. Basically, if you evolve it, they don't increase their play points, which can have some pretty important ramifications. For example, with decks that particularly need certain thresholds of play points to pull off their big combo. You can prevent a Jean, you can prevent a Golem Lord, you can, there's a lot of applications where you play this right before their key turn and evolve it, and then it doesn't do anything. So you extend your life by delaying their game plan. Maybe good for control decks like Control Forest, for example. The downside is, of course, you're using your evolve point on this guy who, other than screwing up your opponent, doesn't do much by himself. But yeah, pretty crazy effect that could give control decks some more options and some more game long term. We also have the ability, like I said, on the 10 play points, or rather the 10th turn, to recover your play points and evolution points. So again, definitely seems to be favoring control. I think that one is very, very slow, but this one might actually be relevant. Now, they also revealed the Blood Gold. It's a resurgent of Mastema with the effect, if Wrath is not active for you, this is on Fanfare, if Wrath is not active for you, deal 1 damage to your leader twice, otherwise evolve this follower, and then when this follower evolves and Wrath is active for you, destroy 2 random enemy followers, restore 2 defense to your leader, and draw 2 cards. Pretty easy to enable Wrath. I mean, on 4 play points, it's pretty heavy as a Wrath enabler. I think you don't want to be doing that. But of course, if you're only at 5 pings, you could play it for the Wrath and then evolve it manually. Still proc the effect. So that's an option. Or you just play it for the free evolve. I think if you're anywhere below 5 pings, you don't play this on its own, because obviously it's super heavy for that stat line. But on evolve, clearing 2, healing 2, and drawing 2 is actually not bad. Wrath in general, though, has sort of fallen off, and especially now, right before Gyaradeath rotates out, is when they're choosing to support the archetype. I find very interesting. I wonder if we're going to see more Wrath in the next set, or if it's just one last hurrah for a Gyaradeath playstyle. Because obviously the Wrath Vengeance archetype, this is way too controlling of a card for that. Well, maybe they play it just to give them more game and they're not just galoming everywhere, but I'm pretty sure they just want to be galoming everywhere. So yeah, this feels like it's supporting the Gyaradeath version much more. A one final run, I guess. But I don't know. It's not as immediately like, oh, this card is so good, like a lot of the other mini set reveals have been so far, but I don't think it's a bad card. It's just, I really would, really wish they would have supported under 10 instead of Wrath, because under 10 I feel like really does need the help, man. So can't help but be a little bit disappointed. That being said, it could be fun to give Gyaradeath one last try. I guess we'll find out what the gold and legendary is, like whether or not they'll have synergy together, or if the legendary will be completely separate for a different archetype. Who can say? I mean, so far for these reveals, the gold and legendaries have sort of been working together. Like, for example, the sword legendary and the sword gold are both evolve heavy. But I guess we'll find out. There's still hope in my heart that the legendary is under 10 support, but if it is Wrath support, that's kind of lame. Anyway, those are the 2 reveals today. Definitely the more interesting one was Chronos. And Mastema, I don't know, maybe some blood mains in my chat can tell me if this is exciting for them, because it's not really to me at the moment. This, though, as a Control Force guy, that could be pretty sick. All right, guys, I'm out for now, but remember, I have a reveal on the 17th of February, and there's also the SVO Discord reveal on the 15th, 2 days prior, so make sure to tune in for those. All right, like the video and subscribe. Bye.